Calgary Place, hello my loves, marhaba habibati. You guys, I am here in the middle of the night looking super haggard with like brows all over the place and no makeup, like nothing. But I think I'm gonna let this be I had to sit down. Okay. Hi. If you guys can see the title, today I want to talk about the Bend It Like Beckham musical. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And I wanted to film it raw, like in the moment right now, even though I look like a hot mess, and I'm tired and it's gonna be rambly, because this excitement, this buzz, like wanting to physically just sit here and turn my camera on and be so excited, that hasn't happened, like all of that in a while. And I was worried that if I slept on it, the enthusiasm will be gone. So we're gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it. And we hope I come out coherent enough that I could post this. I'm filming this on Friday, so fingers crossed you'll see it on Monday. But I just got back like less than 20 minutes ago, and oh my god, you guys. Okay, so tonight was the first preview ever, like the world premiere preview of this show. They've been working on it for 3.5 years, and tonight was the first preview. So they will run it, well, by the time you see it, it will have been not tonight, but it would be Friday, Saturday, and then all this week, it's in London, by the way. All this week, they're not, like, they just, again, go Friday, Saturday, and I think they do that for, like, 3-4 weeks, and then, like, they're taking a break, so they're doing, like, a set of previews, and they're taking those breaks in between to tweak the show as needed, and then they'll have, like, you know what I mean, they're running it that way. But oh my gosh, like before they started today, one of the producers comes on stage and she goes, okay, like we apologize in advance, it's the first time any audience has ever seen it. They've actually only run it one time. She said 1.5. I don't know how you ran it at halftime, but hey, they run it less than 2 times the whole thing on the stage in costume. And so we got to see it tonight, and there was just, oh my, I can't. There was a magic. Do you guys remember when I started the series? This, okay. This should have been the first one, because I'm buzzing. There was a magic. I'm going to try to bring the thoughts together. So we arrived, and the director of the movie, I'm going to butcher her name, so I'm not even going to try. I'll put her name down below. But she was there, and she was outside, and she was taking pictures, and like everyone was out and about, and like there was a buzz, and then we all sat down, and you could like feel that energy, like that buzzing, positive, like tonight's gonna be magical kind of energy in the room. The seats we ended up getting were like super close to the stage, and in the middle of the stage and on the sides of the stage they had stairs that were like astroturf, you know, like the fake grass, and so the actors would go up and down, so like they were literally right beside us, like jumping up and down all the time, like not jumping, but you know, up and down the stairs. It started, okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna try my very best not to give away too many spoilers, but I can't make any promises. So if you don't want to know anything at all about the show, just know that you have to go see it. And my worry is because it's so beautiful and it's so powerful and it's so different, I'm worried that that's not gonna last. Musical theater has like a genre which is nice and fluffy and upbeat, but something so beautiful and complex and like that can get deep at times, I'm worried about it. So I want to film this so that as many of you will go see it as possible, as if you can. So worth it. Don't wait, go. So yeah, but if you want to hang on to like hear about my specific thoughts, I'll try my best not to give away too many spoilers, but I'm going to talk about little bits and pieces of the show. So if you don't want to hear it, you know, you can peace out and go see it and thank me later. So yeah, we sat down, and the astroturf and all that kind of stuff, and the curtain that they had, you know, the hard curtain they have, I'm talking to you as if there's like one of you sitting in front of me, we're having like a great conversation, had like parts of London and like the underground, and it was just really beautifully made. Okay, so it started, it opens, and to be like completely and utterly honest with you, the first number I was slightly disappointed with. The problem was, I think that first set, so they have a set where it's like in the market. If any of you have seen the movie, I'm not going to be giving away that much, because yeah, well, I'll get to that in a second. You know what the end of the story is. So that part that they start with an opening number in the market, that set of all the sets that they changed through, that's the one that's sort of the weakest. And so you start and you're like, okay, maybe, and you're getting a little bit apprehensive. I love the movie. See, this is why I shouldn't have filmed this. It's gonna be all over the place. I adore the film. And so I was worried about how it would translate on stage. I'm like, it's either going to be amazing or it's going to be a disaster. And it's phenomenal. They don't follow the story to a T. They switch it up a little bit. And I think that it's perfect because it needed to be switched up a little bit so it would work perfectly for the stage. And you just feel like you've been given the gift of the movie on a different platform in an even better way. I'm gonna wake my neighbors up. In an even better way with even more heart. So what I mean in the even better way. So they do things on stage that are so cool. So in the scenes, you know, when they're at the Barma's house. So in those scenes, for example, they have it staged, so they have like the couches, and then behind the couches they have what looks like the frame of a house, like the shape of a house, with the lights, you know, the twinkle lights. Oh my gosh, and it's so pretty. But then they come in and out of the house, they have, well, like it comes up and it goes back down on the stage. It's like a door frame with lights, like fluorescent lights, like almost like a ring light, but in the shape of a rectangle. And when you're supposed to be outside of the house, the light inside, like in the back of the stage, is dimmed. And then when people walk into the house, they bring the lights up. So like little things like that make it just so cool. The bedroom, so again, this might be a spoiler, just putting it out there, don't get mad at me. The bedroom, so you have Jess's bedroom and then you have Jules's bedroom. They like are these little things that come out onto the stage, like these platforms that have like beds and the walls with the posters. Oh my gosh, it's so good. That's what I mean, like taking it to a different level, because it adds this dimension of like a really cool set design. And then it adds the dimension of some really catchy, fun songs, choreography, because they're talking about the bringing together. She says, the director, she was saying that the reason she's so excited for this play is because she wants it to be sort of a take on what it is to be young in the UK now. It's a story of immigrants, it's a story of integration, it's a story, you know, of coming together. So I think the strongest dance numbers, you guys remember in my last video in this series I talked to you guys about how I love that show Titanium, and the scenes where they brought together the two types of dance. They do that here again, so they'll have like the girls playing soccer or football, and then like the parents doing a dance at like her sister's engagement party or whatever, and it'll be like the amalgamation of those two on stage together. So good. So that's what I mean, taking it to a different level. And then the other thing I absolutely adored about it is the depth to which they got. So there are a couple songs in there where like the one that like resonated the strongest with me is her dad sings a song about having a dream, but how that dream was shattered because he had the wrong color skin. And so they address these topics about race and the issues of race and the issues of integration and the idea that everyone, he says in the song, like is supposed to have a fair shot or to be on an equal playing field, but that's not necessarily always the case. So they talk about those kind of heavier issues, but without getting like just too dark and depressing. Like I loved how there was heart to it, but you still felt uplifted and like it was a musical and it was fun, you know? Her sister, oh my gosh, so her sister who plays Pinky, like her sister in the musical, actually played one of Pinky's friends in the movie. I kept looking at her, I'm like, I know her face, so I just googled it. She plays one of the girl's friends in the film. Her dance numbers are hilarious. Her whole character is hilarious. The whole cast is spectacular. Like when every member of the ensemble is totally into it, you know it's a great cast. But added to that, I think my favorites, Jess was great, but her sister, her mom, and her dad stole the show. Her mom is hilarious. There were so many moments when I looked over my sister, I'm like, that's mom. Or like her dad, there's a moment he puts his hand around his two girls and I started bawling. It was such a beautiful show, and I felt so special to get to go on the opening night. The director, like before the show started, was like on the stairs taking pictures of us all, because you could just tell this was a story that she'd seen through for all these years, and now to get to put it on the West End, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna stop rambling and giving away too much, but go see it. It's so, so, so good. And if you don't get to see it, at least can we just like have this moment of where like I hope my crazy enthusiasm can like radiate through the camera and get to you guys, because I just, oh my gosh, it's so amazing. Yeah, okay, that's it. I'm gonna go try to like calm myself down because it's way too late and I need to go to sleep. I have studying to do in the morning. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys, oh, this is why I created this series. This show is just everything. Please share with me if you guys have gotten to go or if you're planning to go. Oh, so good, so good, so good. My point of positivity is this. Like, this is it. This is enough for 3 points of positivity. Is this show that is just making me so happy. And it's going to be one of those memories I carry with me just the rest of my life. Yeah. So that's it. That's legitimately it. I want to send you guys so much love, so much positivity. Wish that all of you get to experience nights like this in your life. And yeah, life's too short not to be this happy. Yeah. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving me this outlet to like revel with you. And yeah, here's to being raw and authentic and real and in these moments where you just take it all in. So that's it. I love you guys tons. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time. I want to send you so much love. I should remind you that life's too short to wear boring lipstick. And you guys know when I say that, I don't physically mean only lipstick. It means life's too short not to like do what you want to do and be bold and be fearless and be awesome. Okay, that's it. I love you. Bye.